Hey everybody, and welcome to this episode of Previews Reviews, which takes a look at collectibles featured in this month's Previews magazine for items starting to come into stores in August 2014. I'm Kevin Hickey.
I am Ricky Limo.
And Ricky, can you please tell everybody where this multinational broadcast is coming to them from?
It's coming to them from Brampton, Ontario, Canada, from the Sidekick store. The most beautifulest place in all of Brampton.
Surrounded in a sea of industrial gems.
Yeah, so this is the one flower in the sea of industry.
Alright. Previews is the magazine that most comic shops use to order their pop culture merchandise out of. There's literally thousands and thousands of different products in here, in addition to the comic books that store owners can order into their stores. But they need to hear from you, the customer. You need to let your shop owner know if there's something in here you'd like to see them carry in the store. So let's get it started with some awesome collectibles from DC Comics. Okay, first up we've got the Batman 75th Anniversary Action Figure 4-Pack Series 2. This special edition action figure 4-pack celebrates Batman's 75th anniversary with the following figures. We've got a Batman design by Greg Capullo, a Justice Batman by Alex Ross, the Dark Knight Returns Batman by Frank Miller, and the Super Friends Batman. And these all come packaged in a special anniversary tin, which is very cool. And these will be $75 for the set, and on sale in November 2014.
Is it each one in their own tin, or is it?
That's what they say here. Each figure comes packaged in a special anniversary tin.
Okay.
That's interesting. Then we've got the DC Comics New 52 Stargirl and Hawkman action figures. From their appearances in DC Comics, the New 52 Justice League of America comes superhero celebrity Stargirl and the Thanagarian warrior Hawkman. Each of these will be sold separately, are $24.95, and coming out in November 2014. There was a lot of conversation online about the fact that there's finally going to be a Hawkman figure from DC Comics, and DC actually went to great lengths to explain why there's been such a delay. There was issues with how his costume was designed, and there was a version of Hawkman that was set to come out just before the New 52 relaunch, and then things happened with the design of his suit throughout the New 52, and now we finally have the Hawkman figure based on the Justice League comic.
So the suit was like too complicated?
No, it just it kept changing, I think, was the issue. And then we have DC Universe Animated Movies figures, Son of Batman, Deathstroke, Batman, Robin, and Nightwing action figures. So these are all characters that appeared in the Son of Batman movie, Deathstroke, Batman, Nightwing, and Robin. Very cool looking figures. I think the Deathstroke one in particular will be very popular, as will the Damien action figure.
Yeah, the movie was pretty good too.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's those are my picks from all the stuff coming out from DC Collectibles.
Those look pretty awesome. Which one of the Batman 75th anniversary, which of those Batmans do you want?
Those Batmans?
Obviously the Frank Miller one, right?
Yeah, I mean the Frank Miller one just looks cool.
Yeah, man.
He's got like that grimace on his face, and he's all huge and bulky and stuff. It's pretty cool.
All right, to celebrate Marvel's 75th anniversary, we got the Marvel Infinity Gauntlet Bank. Previews exclusive, the Infinity Gauntlet will rule all creation when the 6 Infinity Gems are as fixed to the glove. And now it can rule your loose change with this impressive bank. Ooh. And we also have...
if you want your gauntlet downsized a little bit, we've got this as well.
We have the Thanos Bus Bank. Thanos, the mad god of Titan, will turn his indomitable will to protecting your loose change with his detailed bus bank. Ooh, fantastic. And also notice here that there's a keychain of the Infinity Gauntlet as well.
Yes, they're very, very big on Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet.
Protecting your change.
Yeah, protecting your change, protecting the keys to all of your important things.
Mm-hmm. Someone brought up a good point when we were in Niagara. They're like, who has change anymore? Who, like...
I do.
Now that everything's going digital, like, do you really have that much change?
I have change all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. I still carry around a little bit of cash with me, but yeah, like if I'm going to buy a coffee or something, I hate having to use my debit card to make a $2 and $3 purchase.
Right. Yeah.
I would much rather have, you know, a $20 bill on me or a 5 or a 10. I always have change. Like it's an epidemic. There's change everywhere. I need an Infinity Gauntlet to put, you know, to put my change into.
And the Gauntlet specifically looks like it can hold a lot more than, say, like the Thanos.
Well, I mean, that's fitting, you know, being that it is the Infinity Gauntlet. This would look cool on anybody's desk or anybody's bookshelf or fireplace mantle. An Infinity Gauntlet weighed down heavily with the power of your change.
And then if you punch someone with it, you
kill them. So much damage. So much damage. So yeah, those are some pretty cool items, man. Will you be picking up any of these? The banks are so inexpensive. I mean, the Infinity Gauntlet one is a little bigger, so it's about $30 as opposed to, you know, we're usually used to seeing prices of $15 to $17 on the banks. But
I might be picking it up. I mean, Thanos is my favorite character. So.
Right. Okay, from the fine folks at Kotobukiya, we have the next in the DC Comics Artfx Plus line, and it is Green Arrow. The latest DC Comics Artfx Plus statue from Kotobukiya returns to the pages of the New 52 with a popular and colorful character, Green Arrow. Green Arrow stands ready to spring into action, his right hand reaching over his shoulder to take another arrow from his quiver. Green Arrow is shown in his bold green and black New 52 costume with his trademark hood and mask. He's beautifully sculpted, 1/10 scale. Green Arrow is the perfect collectible for any fan, standing over 7 inches tall. This is going to be $59.99 and available in November. So listen, love these statues from Kotobukiya, but we see the price creep again coming up on these. They started off at $39.99, then we had $44.99, then we had $49.99, and now we're up to $59.99.
And like Green Arrow's not even like, I don't know. I don't see why they would raise the price just for Green Arrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what the reasons are behind it, but whether they're trying to cash in on his popularity from the television show, perhaps. But it is a cool-looking figure nonetheless. Yeah. And one would argue that at $60, it is still a bargain for the quality of the.
So what's the point that you say is too much?
$1,000. I will spend any amount up to $1,000.
What if it was $69? Would you be like, this is too much?
Well, you know, I think the appeal of these Kotobukiya statues when they first came out were that they were so reasonably priced and you were getting such a quality product for it. I can understand if you know, they haven't been making the money that they thought they would on it, you know, to raise the prices, but you know, that's now a $20 jump from when the figures first started being produced. So is it because of his bow? Like his bow is a little wider than...
I don't know. Well, Batman's cape is pretty wide.
That's true.
He's what, 45?
He was 45 when he initially came out. So
are they raising the prices of the older statues, or I guess they're not in print anymore?
Some of them are still available, but that's a good question. I should go back and look and see if they're raising the prices of the older ones. In any event, $39.99 on the original run looks like it's a steal now compared to the $60. So, still looks like a great statue.
All right, up next from Kotobukiya, we have Batgirl, the Bishoujo statue. Barbara Gordon looks great standing atop a gargoyle base. With her long red hair and cape flowing in the breeze, Batgirl strikes a dynamic pose perfect for display on your shelves. Based on a character interpretation by master illustrator Shunya Yamashita.
All right.
This looks pretty good. You know, and like, I like the proportions, you know?
She not like overly sexified?
Yeah, and her legs are pretty big, like normal people. You know, it's not like sticks and stuff.
Right.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's good, and this is going to be a $59.99 statue, which is in line with the cost of the other Bishoujo statues, and this will be available in January at comic stores all across the globe. But yeah, very classy Bishoujo statue, I must say. And finally, today we have the Kick-Ass 2 Kick-Ass Real Action Hero figure. From Medicom Toy, the beefed-up Kick-Ass from Kick-Ass 2 finally joins the Real Action Hero series with a head sculpt by Kiyoshi Shimazaki, accessory parts made by Perfect Studio, a costume made by Yumika Noda. The masked head and face reproduces the heroic Aaron Johnson with his characteristic expression. Please note that this mask cannot be taken off, and he comes with his signature stick weapon, which can be placed on his back. The figure is fully articulated Real Action Hero 301 Kai body. Additional hand parts and boots let you reproduce Kick-Ass's toughest poses. Figure stand included. This is scheduled to ship in March 2015. This is a Real Action Hero, Ricky. There's a lot of quality and craftsmanship that has gone into this. If you look at the images here, it pretty much looks exactly like the actor.
It's kind of scary.
It's kind of scary in a big way.
Oh, man.
It looks exact, and the price on it is $229.99.
So these are like super articulate, like you can.
Super articulate. They can move in a lot of ways that regular figures can't. You can switch out hands. You can switch out weapons.
And this is $200.
$230.
Are people that big of a fan of Kick-Ass?
You would be surprised. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, like I thought it was pretty good. Whoa.
Yeah. There's you know, the Real Action Heroes line covers a lot of different titles and genres. There's Batman Real Action Heroes. There's Attack on Titan Real Action Heroes, and now we've got Kick-Ass. So
that's insane.
All right, that is it for this month's episode. Please join us again next time in a few weeks when we take a look at comics coming into stores starting in September 2014. And you know what's coming out in September?
The 3D covers.
The 3D covers from DC. So hopefully we'll have some preview images of some of those to show.
That will be the 3-year anniversary of the New 52?
That will, well, technically the end of August. Justice League #1 came out the last Wednesday in August, which I believe was like August 30th, 2011 or something like that. So here's your stadium history moment for you. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you next time.